Good morning, my dear students. Now in this video we will complete the rest of the chapter 5. Now we will discuss the 4 ashramas. Okay, the life of Aryans was divided into 4 stages. These 4 stages are called ashramas. Okay, they divided the life into 4 stages. Okay, these stages are called ashramas. These ashramas, however, were meant only for the upper 3 varnas. Upper 3 varna means first one is brahmanas, second one is kshatriyas, third one is vaishyas. Okay, so these are the first 3 varnas. Upper means first 3 varnas, first 3 caste. Okay, so these ashrams are meant for the upper 3 varnas, upper 3 caste. So first 4 ashrams were there. First ashram brahmacharya, second was grihastha, third was vanaprastha, fourth was sannyasa. Okay, so they decided the brahmacharya ashram first stage, in which the person received education from his guru. The child went to a gurukul and stayed there till his education was complete. Okay, gurukul system was there introduced at that time. So during brahmacharya ashram, first 25 year of his age, person was receiving the education from his guru, and he was living along with the guru, along with his pupils also in the ashram of guru. Okay, so first 25 years stage is called brahmacharya ashram in the later Vedic age. Now second one, grihastha. Grihastha was the stage in which a person got married and lead a family life. Okay, so next 25 year means 25 to 50 years was meant for grihastha ashram. In this stage a person got married and lead a family life. Then third, vanaprastha, was the stage when a person gave up worldly life and went to the forest to meditate. So next 25 years, 50 to 75. Okay, 50 to 75 vanaprastha. So next 25 years of the age, when a person gave up worldly life means gave up the pleasures, gave up the comforts of life and went to the forest for meditation. Then next, sannyasa, it is the last ashram. So in this stage, next 25, 75 to 100. Okay, so next 25 years, last 25 year of the age is sannyasa ashram. So he moved in this stage, he gave up everything. He moved from one place to another, preaching the higher values of life. Okay, so these are the 4 ashramas, 4 stages of life, which later Vedic age people divided the life into 4 stages. Next, Gurukul system of education. The Aryans sent their sons to Gurukul, that is the residence of the teacher. Okay, here the pupils lived as members of Guru's family. Pupils means students. Next, they learned the Vedas and subjects such as logic, mathematics, grammar and medicine. So these are the subjects which they learnt in the Gurukul. So here you can see the picture of Gurukul. Brahmacharya stage, a guru imparting education to his pupils. Pupils means students. Guru means teacher. So at that time, in the Vedic age, later Vedic age, teacher was teaching, guru was teaching in his ashram, and all the students were living with him in his ashram, and they were doing the household work of the ashram also. For example, cleaning, for example, washing the clothes, for example, keeping the fuel, to take the fuel from the forest. Fuel means to take the wood from the forest. Then to do the household work, we can say, to do the household work, all the students were doing this type of job also here. Then next, education was imparted orally. Orally means only oral form of education, it was not written. So at the end of one's education, each pupil paid guru dakshina or fee to the guru according to his capacity or capability. Okay, so education was free of cost. Okay, education was free of cost, so each and every student is free to pay the Guru Dakshina as a gift to the Guru according to his capacity or capability. So it is not compulsion for anyone. So it is to be remembered that the Gurukul education was confined the upper three varnas only. Upper three varnas, Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, have the right to send their children to the Gurukul. Okay, the Shudras were not allowed to receive education at that time. Okay, next time in the next video only little bit is left. Now we will cover in next video. Okay.